My name is Lior. I'm Ilay's older sister. I want to tell you about a time where he showed up for me when I needed him. It was during COVID. Both me and my husband were working full-time, and we had 2 young girls at home. And I felt so lonely and so isolated, like I guess everyone were during the pandemic. And I remember talking to Ilay at one point saying, I feel so frustrated and so alone. And the next day he just showed up. He came to spend time with us, with me and the girls, and to hang out with us for the weekend, for the afternoon. And he didn't ask any questions. He was just there for us because he knew that I needed someone, and he was there for me. Even though he was my younger brother, he was so much taller than me, and I looked up to him, and I felt like he was there for me like nobody else.
Itur asked me to talk a little bit about Ilay, to tell you about his character, about his beliefs. And I find it very difficult, to be honest, to do this, to fulfill this mission. First of all, because I find it difficult to believe that Ilay is not with us anymore. I sometimes forget, and then I remember, and I'm terrified all over again. And the second reason is because I can't summarize Ilay in just 1 minute. He was a full world of himself. I mean, he was smart, and he was clever, and he was nice, he was handsome. He loved his friends, and they loved him back. He was, I can say he was a very happy person.
When I'm thinking of Ilay's legacy, I'm not sure what he would say, but I'm thinking about a very much humble person. I'm thinking about perseverance. I'm thinking about just people person. He would just want us all to get along, to be humble, to wake up every day moving forward. And I think he would just want all of us to be happy, enjoying life.
Hello, my name is Danny. Ilay was a very talented guy. He knows how to play guitar, check, and other issues. He was excellent in mathematics and physics. And beside that, he was a guy that know how to approach people in a very high human qualities that he had. And I would like to tell you that we thank you very much for this initiative to mention Ilay during the Independence Day of Israel. Thank you very much.
I think what made Ilay so special was that he had a mixture of everything. On one hand, a very serious person, and on the other, full of humor. Someone you'd want by your side in difficult moments, but also in funny ones. At Ilay Memorial, I remember how many friends mentioned his eyes. And it wasn't just because they were beautiful, which they were. It was because Ilay was a person who looked you in the eyes. And especially in today's generation, when everyone is on their phone, there was something unique about someone who always maintained eye contact. He was truly interested in what each person had to say. I think that this was part of his curiosity and his belief that he could learn from every person. From the highest ranking commander in the army to the soldier who had just enlisted.
A week after the basic training, we had an education week in Jerusalem. And in this education week, he did to us a lesson. And in this lesson, he told us about his vision to the team. And the vision to the team was the Team Zisser will be the best team in the history of the unit. And as a young soldier, to hear your commander saying things like this, it showed to me how much striving to excellence he had. And if your commander telling you this stuff like in the beginning of your service, it's the thing that you must fulfill. And it was very, very powerful, and it's learned me a lot about striving to excellence and how this year was a man like this.
While being an amazing friend, Ilay was also a man of principles, and he encouraged me to seek for my own priorities in life. While in training times, our team principles were friendship, determination, and professionalism.
None of us will ever forget walking into shul in different stages of the day of the morning and hear about the events of October 7th, 2023 unfolding. And we heard about stories of tragedy, but also stories of heroism, how people were able to go beyond themselves.
Klal Yisrael is more than just one family. We are one body, and therefore if any part of the body is hurt, all of us feels it. And what we've done on Simchas Torah, to have a Sefer Torah, to have a mantle, to dance together, to have a particular name in mind, a beautiful neshama, a beautiful person who did so much for Klal Yisrael, helps re-energize our sense of commitment in our tehillim, in our davening, in our chesed, our connection to that one body of Am Yisrael.
Ilay represents a core value here at our shul, a person who's willing to fight in Sahal, to fight for his people, fight for his country. We all have a responsibility to perpetuate his name and always keep in mind that there are those like Ilay who really fight for us on the front lines every single day.
I believe Ilay would want us to continue doing good in the world, to live life to their fullest, to laugh every day, and to be there for one another, in the same way he had always been there for us.
That's the memory I have of my younger brother, who I miss dearly, always and especially during this time of the year.
And I just remember he was my closest friend. He was as if my parents gave me a gift.
He was everything for me.
We missed him very much. I missed him very much.